turn our backs, we can't help, we're gone. This is our identity.
And there you have it, guys. That is my car reveal and the car that I will be showing you future content for. Now, to keep this video short and simple, I want to discuss 3 things with you. What this channel is going to be about, my car build, and the brand that it represents. So the first thing I want to discuss with you guys about is Undiscovered Prodigies, a brand that I'm going to be standing by and representing when it comes to making my videos, vinyls, and the future content of merchandise as far as shirts, hats, and walk you through the process of how I do that. Now, the second and most important thing that I want to talk to you guys about is my car build. And I have a list of things that I want to briefly go through, but before I do that, I have to admit, when I made this list, I didn't keep in mind for the future things that I wanted to do, but for the video's sake, I'm just gonna go through the things that I have on here. Okay guys, the top of my list that I have is replacing my headlights. I definitely want to get that replaced because they're a bit dim and I don't like it. It doesn't look good. So I want to be able to see the road ahead of me like with no problem. So I definitely want to get rid of those and replace those. Number 2 is something that I don't really need, but I think it would be awesome to have, which is a new exhaust system. I'm not looking for anything too crazy, you know, that's obnoxiously loud, because New Jersey cops are unforgiving and I don't want to attract all that bad attention. Number 3 is trunk struts. The reason why I want to replace these is because usually when I open up my trunk and I reach in for stuff, I expect the trunk to stay over my head, not coming down and crushing it. So I had that happen to me a couple of times, and that's enough for me to say, you know what, replace them. So I'm going to end up doing that. 5 and 6 I definitely don't need at the moment, but it'd be awesome to replace it anyways, just for a DIY video. Number 5 is going to be quick release steering wheel setup, and 6 is going to be a shift knob. You know, that's, like I said, I don't need it, but I definitely want to change it anyways. Moving on. 7 is going to be coilovers. 8 is going to be 18 to 17 inch rims. Number 9 is something debatable. It is a clutch, and the reason why I say it's debatable is because I don't know if I need one ASAP or not. I'm having a situation where sometimes when I pull my car in reverse, it gives me a knock, and even though the gear is in reverse and I rev my car up, it kind of like sounds like it's in neutral. It doesn't move, it just stays in one place, and I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. Maybe you guys can help me out. So to fix that problem, I usually just take it out of reverse, put it back in, and it works. But I talked to a couple of my friends and they told me if that continues, it can burn out my clutch, and I don't want that happening. So number 10 is going to be a 3-piece mid-wing or spoiler. I'm going to hold off of that because I'm unsure about the one that I'm about to purchase. I definitely want to see what my other options are. I don't want anything too big or obnoxious, so like I said, I'm just going to hold off of that, see what my other options are, see what looks better, and then move on from there. Number 11 is going to be new seats. I would like to replace 2 of the seats in front, but what I'm really focusing on is basically the driver's side seat. When I'm making a turn or I'm stopping suddenly, or if I'm driving too fast, I notice my seat unlatches and pushes back or pushes forward. That's definitely not something that I want to be happening on a highway or anywhere else where it could cause an accident. So that's definitely going to get changed. Number 12 is going to be new body kit. I'm actually going to scratch that off because I'm taking my car in another direction. I want to try to get everything stocked as far as body wise. I actually have a picture that I'm going to show you right now. As you can see, the car that I bought from the gentleman, he had a body kit and it looks disgusting. The front was tore up a little bit, the side skirts, they're alright, they're decent. But what really ticks me off is the front and back bumper. The back bumper looks just too outlandish. That's everybody's opinion. I don't like body kits on it because it gets recognized from like the Fast and the Furious, especially with this particular car. And I'm not trying to go down that route. I'm really trying to just make my car look good in my eyes. So that's definitely getting crossed out. I'm doing the whole stock piece by piece, which by the way is kind of difficult, but you know, it's going to be worth it. 13 is going to be a tow hook. This is another thing that I don't need. But, you know, I think it will look a little bit better. It's just like the small accents of the car that would make it stand out, and it would make it look a little bit better depending how you pull it off though. Because in certain positions it just looks ridiculous. Other positions it actually makes the car look decent. So last and not least, it's doing the whole paint job over. As you can see in the pictures that I showed you before, it's all white. Now the theme that I'm trying to go with, especially with 18-inch rims, is the car's going to be black, the accents are going to be gold, or that could just change in the future, who knows. But the car itself is definitely going to be black. So I definitely want to do that. And like I said, you know, all the things that I read off is not the only things that are going to be done to the car. There will be other things that I'm going to do in the future. I just didn't have time to write it all down at the moment. Okay, so the last thing I want to discuss with you guys is what the channel is going to be about. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys get a good idea of what the channel is as far as brand and the cars. But the real reason why I built this channel is to show you my progression from not knowing how to do certain things to my car to learning how to do them and applying it to my own. Now, I'm also hoping that this will motivate you guys to really dive in deep and get your hands dirty as well, and not be discouraged just because, you know, you don't know how to do certain things. Not to build your own car. You don't need thousands and thousands of dollars to buy on a new car if you have a car that you like and you can purchase it and do it yourself. It's not rocket science to fix a car. Men build cars. Yes, it is hard work, but it's definitely not impossible, and that's what I'm hoping to provide with these videos to you guys, and hopefully you can help me grow as an individual trying to build my own car in the process. So guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe, watch this channel to see how I grow and basically transform my okay car to a really decent one, and hopefully you can do the same. Thank you guys, and take care.